My father's first words on entering Westminster Abbey yesterday were a pledge of service. It was a pledge to continue to serve, because for over 50 years, in every corner of the UK, across the Commonwealth, and around the world,
one of the most powerful moves in the British royal family isn't happening on a balcony, in a crown, or at a state dinner, but quietly behind closed gates, on a sprawling private estate where no cameras are allowed. Because right now, something seismic is unfolding inside the House of Windsor, and most people have no idea. Prince William is tightening his grip. Camilla is reportedly scrambling. And the question every royal watcher is whispering is this: when Charles is gone, does Camilla have anywhere left to go? Stay with me, because this story goes deeper than any tabloid headline. Let's get into it. The estate battle nobody saw coming. William's hidden inheritance. Let's start at the center of this story. A private estate that has quietly become the epicenter of a royal power struggle. Prince William has reportedly been named the sole beneficiary of one of the most secretive estates in royal history. Something older, more discreet, and carefully protected for decades by Queen Elizabeth II. We're not talking about Balmoral or Windsor. We're talking about a property so tightly guarded that even its existence sent shockwaves through royal circles the moment it surfaced. What makes this even more striking is that William didn't appear to engineer it. Instead, the move traces back to a covenant trust set up years ago by Queen Elizabeth II. Think about that. The late Queen, who witnessed decades of royal drama and family fractures, quietly set things in motion long before anyone realized. Legal experts say such trusts can activate only when specific conditions are met. In this case, once both are passing and William stepping into senior responsibility aligned, control transferred automatically and exclusively to him. No debate, no vote, no negotiation. And who had their eyes on this estate? Sources claim the revelation sent shockwaves, especially for Camilla and her son, Tom Parker Bowles, who were rumored to have long taken interest in the property. Tom, a well-known food writer, had reportedly been mentioned as someone who could capitalize on the estate's heritage value. But the Queen's planning drew a clear line. Not everything is meant to be monetized. By securing this estate years in advance, William now stands as both its owner and guardian. A reminder that in royal life, the biggest moves often stay invisible until the exact moment they take effect. The message is clear. This is William's domain now, not Charles's, not Camilla's. And that distinction matters. Camilla on a yacht while Charles was alone. The moment that reportedly changed everything. To understand where this tension comes from, we have to look at the summer of 2025. King Charles was at Balmoral in Scotland, dealing with his health. At the same time, Camilla was reportedly enjoying a luxury yacht holiday in the Mediterranean. That image, a king battling illness in a quiet castle while his wife relaxed on a yacht, did not sit well with William. Sources say Charles felt hurt. There were even whispers that Camilla might have been taking advantage of the situation, especially given the financial security arranged for her after his death. William noticed. And according to insiders, he was deeply angered. One royal advisor said William cares deeply about his father's feelings, and what he saw didn't look right. Some even claim he began thinking seriously about how he would handle Camilla's position once he becomes king. What made things worse were claims that Camilla carried herself as if her position was untouchable. But for William, no one in the royal family is untouchable. Not Prince Andrew, not Harry, and certainly not someone whose role depends on the crown he will inherit. That summer may have been the turning point. William removes Camilla's sister from the payroll. The first quiet move. Power in the royal family rarely shifts loudly. It happens in silence. And one example stands out. After taking control of the Duchy of Cornwall, William made a notable change. He removed Annabel Elliot, Camilla's sister, from its payroll. Annabel had worked on royal interiors for years, playing a key role in estate design. Importantly, she wasn't removed from all royal work. She still contributes to projects linked to Charles and Camilla's private residences. But being removed from William's domain sent a clear signal. Royal experts noted that William is reviewing every connection within his sphere, and ties to Camilla's family don't guarantee a place in his future plans. No announcement. No drama. Just a quiet shift in control. Camilla pushes back. A palace caught in the middle. Tensions aren't one-sided. Reports suggest Camilla has been pushing back against William, with King Charles caught in between. Some sources claim she has urged Charles to rein William in, believing he's creating unnecessary friction. Others say she's stepping back, avoiding direct conflict and letting tensions settle on their own. Both versions may be true at different moments. What's clear is that the relationship between William and Camilla is strained. Royal commentators suggest William tolerates her as a stepmother, but nothing more. And that distance shapes everything that follows. The Balmoral question. Where does Camilla go next? Balmoral isn't just a residence. It's one of the most emotionally significant estates in royal life, a tradition dating back to Queen Victoria. But here's the key detail. Balmoral is privately owned. It's not part of the Crown estate. That means when Charles passes away, it doesn't go to Camilla. It goes to William. He is under no obligation to provide it to her. Traditionally, a dowager queen may be given a residence, but it's not guaranteed. Camilla has long had Ray Millhouse as her personal retreat. However, reports say she transferred ownership to her children in early 2026. That raises a serious question. Is she preparing for a future inside royal residences, or unsure where she will stand? Clarence House may remain her base. But even that depends on the decisions of the next monarch. And that monarch will be William. The title question. What will Camilla be called? When Charles dies, Camilla won't simply remain queen in the same way. Her title will change. The most likely outcome is Queen Dowager, the widow of a king. But she cannot be Queen Mother. That title belongs only to the mother of a reigning king. And here's where it gets interesting. While traditions guide these decisions, the final say rests with William. He could follow protocol or reshape it. Every title, every role, every privilege will be reviewed under his authority. And that decision will quietly reveal how he truly views Camilla's place in the monarchy. William's vision. A monarchy with less space for the past. What we're seeing isn't just a personal feud. It's a clash of two visions. William and Kate are shaping a modern monarchy, smaller, more private, more controlled. Their choice to live in a family home instead of a grand palace signals a shift away from old traditions. They want accessibility, stability, and a different kind of royal image. Camilla, on the other hand, represents continuity with the past. And in a streamlined monarchy, there may not be room for every legacy figure to hold influence. Even so, some royal experts believe William's view has softened slightly, especially seeing how Camilla supported Charles during difficult times. But appreciation doesn't guarantee power. As one expert put it, Camilla will always be the king's stepmother, not his mother. And that distinction matters more than anything. In the end, the estate decisions, the yacht controversy, and the title questions all point to one larger truth. Prince William isn't waiting for the crown. He's already shaping what his reign will look like. And in that future, Camilla's position may not be as secure as it once seemed. Because right now, the most important relationship in the royal family isn't between people. It's between William and the crown he's quietly preparing to claim. If this video opened your eyes, hit like, subscribe for more royal updates, and drop your thoughts below. Do you think William will treat Camilla fairly? Or is a major shift coming? See you in the next one.